Hey y'all, I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm just pretty much coming out here to talk about this Cardi B and Offset situation. As y'all already know, probably Cardi B called it quits. Her and Offset are most likely planning to get a divorce. I'm not really for sure what's going to happen, but she announced yesterday that, hey, this isn't working for them. And it's really sad when you see two young individuals that rose to stardom pretty much together. Like they just shot up there, and especially when they got together, their fame just escalated. But it's really sad that they couldn't make this work. This young couple who was so in love. I definitely know that Offset was in lust with Cardi when he wanted to get with her. Y'all know men are attracted to what they see, women are attracted to what they hear. So, this is just a young couple. A lot of people are saying, oh, I knew they weren't going to make it. Some people are just beyond hurt. I mean, they were just like the hip hop Romeo and Juliet. So it's just like kind of heartbreaking to see them not make it. But it's also disappointing because you think about marriages, and when you think about getting married to somebody, you're thinking about being with this person for the rest of your life. Like, that's what I think a lot of millennials don't understand about marriages. Like, I mean, like a marriage is something, it's pretty serious. It's something that you want to have with a person that you love, you trust, that's always going to have your back. Because a marriage is just saying, hey, to this person, I support you. I'm going to be by your side until these wheels fall off. Marriages are not scapegoats for you to pretty much get out of a situation. It's not an opportunity for you to keep a person from being with another person. A marriage is serious, it's serious. And I hate that they couldn't make it work, and I mean, it's going to take some time, of course, for them to go through any type of divorce process or anything like that. But, it's really sad that they, got into this without having the proper counseling, marriage counseling, so they can talk to each other. Because that's what I'm saying. Marriage is not like, oh, we get along really well, so we're going to get married. We're going to have kids. Or, I'm going to do this so these maggot assholes won't try and come after my man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I really do feel like that's what was happening in Cardi's situation. I know a lot of speculation went by when they got married that she told him to ask her to marry him. But, we all later found out that they had already got married. So when he asked her to marry him on stage, y'all remember that? I mean, pretty much y'all see it right here. He asked her to marry him when they was on stage. I mean, she just looks like, hello, are you going to even ask me? He never verbally said it. You know what I'm saying? He just kept sitting there. She waiting for him to put the ring on her finger. This is just, it's real sad. Like, I think they were too young and they didn't have the proper, training for this. I mean, I hate to say the proper training, but it is true. Like, when you get married, that's why they encourage people to, get counseling, talk to somebody, just to make sure that, like, you and this person are really supposed to be married. And I think they just, like, jumped the gun. And basically, this is what Cardi had to say. But we all knew, like, before she said anything, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to her IG, she, like, wasn't really mentioning Offset. Usually when she go home, it's like her, Offset, and the baby. Like, I know they're both celebrities, so they travel a lot. But it was just like strictly, oh, I'm on a flight, I'm working. Oh, I'm with Culture. Oh, I'm on a flight, I'm working. Oh, I'm with Culture. And it was just like she had began to set this like a week ago. I think I saw one video. She came home. Of course, Offset was there with the baby. But this is what Cardi had to say about the situation. So y'all can, hear that.
But everybody been bugging me and everything. And I've been trying to work things out with my baby father for a hot minute now. And we're really good friends. And we're really good business partners. And he's always somebody that I run to talk to. And we got a lot of love for each other. But things just haven't been working out between us for a long time, and it's nobody's fault. It's just like, I guess we grew out of love, but we're not together anymore. I don't know, it might take time to get a divorce, and I'm gonna always have a lot of love for him because he is my daughter's father. And
So there y'all have it, straight from Cardi B's mouth. She said, they are not together anymore, which, like I said, y'all, I don't know how you can say you're not together. I guess they're separated because I think, the millennials, they are confused about this marriage shit. Like, when you get married, I know, like I said, I don't know what they did to try and make their relationship work. But you can tell she's hurt. You can tell she, just by her body language, when you look at the video. But it's really a sad situation that they have to go through this. They just had this beautiful baby girl. And, to offset everything, no pun intended, to offset people, talking about her and Offset, she posted a picture of her beautiful baby, which I'm going to post as well so y'all can see the baby. But, I'm really praying for these people because it's really sad when you think it's going to work with a person. Everybody's been in relationships and it didn't work. And then, y'all break up for whatever reason. Like, that's, it's really heartbreaking, and it can change your mental, if you're not careful. This girl just had a baby. We all know about postpartum depression and stuff like that. And she's still having to work. So now she's feeling like, I got to work on top of work to make sure I'm straight, to make sure my baby's straight, especially if I'm going through a divorce possibly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really going to be praying for them. It's really sad. Some people never really overcome their demons, like in reference to, whatever's happening with Offset cheating. Now, of course, we're all, young adults. And, as you get older, that's when you grow. That's when you see things for what they are. That's when you want to value things and people for who they are in your life. And I just think Offset he has a preference. Obviously, he has a type. He like Hispanic women, light-skinned women, mostly Hispanic. We all, hear the stories about him choosing women. And you got to know it's true because he chose CardiB. He told... y'all remember they did that photo shoot in Rolling Stone. So this is a shoot. He was telling Rolling Stone like how he met Cardi B and etc. Basically, I think he hit up one of his PR agents and was like, "Who is that girl? I want to go out on a date with her." Like, just summoning her almost. And it's really sad. Like, it's really sad what the industry does to people and their mental. Because in his mind, I'm sure he supported her during the pregnancy. She's pregnant with his kid. He wasn't gonna, I know he cheated during the pregnancy, but he wasn't gonna necessarily, call it quit. So, this is just one of those situations where, I'm just gonna be praying for Cardi because I know this is hard. Like, to break up with the person that you thought you were going to be, pretty much with forever. And I really feel bad for them in this situation. But like I said, Offset, he needs to get over his demons. I'm not saying Cardi is perfect. I don't know what she does behind closed doors to make this man feel the way he feels. But, at the end of the day, this was your wife. This is the woman that had your child. Even though you already have children, this was the woman you committed to, privately and in front of the world, because y'all know they got married, like I said before. He even asked her to marry him. And like I said, I think that was Cardi trying to secure him, thinking, oh, if I marry him, I'm going to be able to keep him. He not going to, fool around with these girls because we married. But that's how it's supposed to work. But that's not why you're supposed to get married. You understand what I'm saying? And I think it just kind of backfired on them in this situation. I don't know if it's real. I hope it's not real. But at the same time, if it's not real, they don't need to play games like this just to get album sales or anything like that. But Offset is definitely his own person. He has his own demons I'm sure he's dealing with. And like I said, he has a type. He already has a few baby mamas. All of them are Hispanic. Most of them are light skin or something. So he's keeping the trend going with Cardi. And I guess for whatever reason, he couldn't just stay committed to just Cardi. But you got to understand, he lives a rock star lifestyle and he's young. So I can see if he was Joe Budden's age. Joe Budden in a settle down phase. He's been through the lifestyle of what, Offset is going through right now. Don't get me wrong, he probably got bitches still hit him up. But what I'm saying is, Offset is going through this time of being young, being in the forefront of his career. Him and his brothers are, just making a super huge name for themselves, amigos. And it's just like, stuff like that can be hard to handle when you're young and you have all these people coming at you. You got money coming at you left and right. You got people bringing you girls. You got girls just in your DM. So, like, we all said it when they got married. I didn't really wish negative on them because I don't do that. I don't want anyone to wish negative when I get married. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, oh, I hope this works for them, because the way they got married, it was just like, it was surrounding too much drama. And then Cardi beating up people, thinking that's going to keep him. But it's just like, you can't stop a man from doing what he really wants to do. When a man values you, loves you really, and respects you, he's going to do whatever he can to make sure that he keeps this relationship going. So pretty much, this is what Offset had to say, in reference to what Cardi posted. Now, the fact that Cardi said, there you go, that just further implies to me that somebody was urging her to say it. Like, look, go ahead and say, y'all not together, because you need to just go ahead and let people know they're going to find out this anyway type stuff. So she's like, there you go. Then Offset going to be like, y'all won. First of all, Offset, this is how we looking at you, Offset. Get your ass on. Talking about y'all won. We don't control you. We don't control your penis. We don't control your text. We don't control your security. We don't control your thoughts. We don't control you, bro. Like, so this is a look we giving you with all that y'all won crap. Like, this is the classic narcissistic behavior. I mean, for you to really say y'all won, like, what kind of shit is that, y'all won? Like, just accept the fact that you couldn't be a faithful husband, and while y'all may be friends, like, women, that's not what women aren't looking for a man to necessarily, be their friend. We're looking for, if she decided to marry this man, she thought he could be a husband to her, somebody that's faithful. But like I said, it goes back to the fact that he's young. You know what I'm saying? And he's coming into all of this money at this time of, a young age. He has a type. So now you're a celebrity. You can get really anybody you want, because there's really women out here that don't care. They're going to sleep with you no matter what, if you're married or not. And that all the girls that slept with him, that's pretty much what they did. So, like I told y'all, he has a type. He has a few baby mamas already. We already know that. This is, pretty much just one of his baby moms. She has a daughter with him, and she's also an aspiring rapper, and she's really pretty. I don't know if she's mixed with Hispanic or what. She's a pretty girl, but it's just like, he has a type, like, straight up. We know Offset has a type. I mean, this girl right here, she even made a rap probably a few months ago just pretty much about Offset. And it's just like, even then, I'm sure Cardi was like saying stuff behind the scenes that we didn't know to him. Like, what the fuck she talking about? Y'all know how we do our niggas. You know what I'm saying? But it's just really sad that they couldn't make it work. Offset has some beautiful kids. These are a couple of his kids, his daughter and his son. I guess that's why he has kids with Hispanic women, so they'll look a certain way. But these are like really adorable kids that he has. They all look like him, so he can never say these aren't his kids. And it's unfortunate. Like, I know people say, well, if he has the money, he can father these kids. We shouldn't be worried about it. He got the money. You may not always have that money. Who was that celebrity? MC Hammer. It's been so many celebrities. It's been super rich and falling off. You know what I'm saying? But this is his other baby mom. She kind of looked like the other girl. And their kids are like kind of close in age. And it just goes to show you that, he don't really care. Like, he just out here living his best and his greatest life. If he sees something he like, he gonna go after it. And, he got the money to really, support it. So nobody really gonna tell him no. But this is his son with her. And, these kids, they look just like him. They got his nose. That's how you know they his kids. They got his eyes. And, it's just, like I said, he got a type. He wants what he wants. So now you have these kids with these different women. And now Cardi has just became your next baby mom. Like, she's not your wife anymore. She's your baby mom. I mean, it's really sad. Like, I'm praying for everybody in this situation, to be honest, because it's like, nobody wins in this situation. Like, you look at her, she looks so happy. He seems happy, and they probably are happy. But unfortunately, we live in a world where we feel like what we want, we have to have. And if you have the means to get what you want, then I don't know what to say, because pretty much the whole situation between them two, it started, it was just drama from the beginning. Like, they got together, he was leaving other girls and, still talking to other girls, and then boom, now they're in a relationship, then boom, now she's pregnant, now they're married, and all of this is just to really one up these women that he talked to. His baby mothers. You really want it up in them. You want to have a baby by him. You want to make sure that you're secured in that way, so you're connected to him forever. And it's just a really, really sad situation. And I'm really praying for them, because, Cardi, I know she's like promoting this tea and stuff like that, but y'all been in relationships. You lose weight when you're unhappy too, just like you gain weight when you're unhappy. And I know Cardi's been working a lot. She said she lost a little bit more weight than she wanted to lose. Y'all see, she's been looking really slim. And I know with the body transfer, it's just transferring fat. So, like, of course, if you lose weight and you lose your fat in your ass or wherever you had your fat transferred to, then of course it's going to be gone. You know what I'm saying? But because it's just fat, it comes and goes. But she talked about how she didn't really, mean to lose that much weight, but she's been taking this tea and stuff like that. But I definitely know that the stresses of what Offset has taken her through, pretty much has been a part of that. And it's really unfortunate that they have to go through this. And I'm just praying for the best. I'm praying that she finishes strong, because I don't think this is going to affect her career as long as she doesn't let it. You know what I mean by that? I still think Cardi's going to be good. I think, people still going to rock with her music, because, she's made a name for herself. And, this is a time, now is the time she's going to have to really, really buckle down and boss up. That's why she's been doing all of this, working. Like, no matter what, she's been posting that she misses her baby, because she knows what's going on in her life. Before anybody else knows, she knows what's going on in her life. She knew what was going on in her marriage. She knew she was going to have to boss up in different ways. And so, I'm going to continue to support Cardi. I want to see her do well. I want to make sure that, her baby has a good life. Like, her baby has nothing to do with me necessarily, but what I mean by that is, like, how people are connected with men, and then if you disconnect with this man, now everyone's like, oh, well, I'm not going to support you or this or that. But I definitely don't think Cardi's career is going to fall off because of this. I think she's still going to be moving upwards. I don't think anything is going to stop for her. I don't think this is going to stop any type of money or anything she's getting. She said they're really good friends, and I believe her. I know she's hurt, because no one wants to be good friends with the person you married. You understand? Like, what I mean by that, yeah, I want to be your friend in this marriage, but I don't want this marriage to dissipate and we just be friends. We got married because we loved each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's really a sad situation. So Cardi, she tried to do some not backpedaling more than just offsetting people's attention. So she went ahead and posted her baby girl right after she posted that they were done. Now, I definitely think I'm about to show y'all the picture of her girl, her baby. and she's so beautiful. But I definitely think she posted her baby because it's like, whatever. Like, we're done. We're done. So I'm gonna go ahead and post my baby so people know my baby's beautiful, just like your other kids. And, I'm gonna go ahead and boss up and live the life of a single mother. She's already trained her mind. She didn't even call him her husband in the video. I don't know if y'all paid attention. Y'all can go back to the video. But she said, my baby father. Like, that's not something you want to grow to say. Like, it is what it is, but it just sucks. She's no longer saying my husband, my this, my that. And you haven't really been hearing Offset say anything either. Like, don't be talking about my wife, leave my wife alone, or anything like he was doing when he was defending her when she was pregnant. That's why I feel like this, like she said, this situation's been going on for a while. I believe it's been going on through their pregnancy. And he was really holding her down because she was pregnant and he was trying to stay there. But this is a picture of her baby. Sweet little Kulture. She is so beautiful. She looks just like Cardi. She looks just like Hennessy as well, Cardi's sister. She has that underbite like Cardi. And, she looks like Hennessy in the eyes and stuff like that. So she has all their features. She looks like Offset a little bit too, like his other little girl. But y'all, it's just really, it's a sad situation. I feel bad for all of the parties involved. The children, they're going to have to deal with this. And nobody should really have to go through something like this, especially publicly. And it's just like, I feel like they were just two young kids in love, two young kids just, really liking each other. And, in a sense, the world can mess up your relationship. You know what I'm saying? But here are two people that, decided that they were going to make it work for whatever reason, that they loved each other. But, I feel bad. I do. I feel bad. It's not like Michelle and Obama disconnected. But, we grew accustomed to Cardi and Offset. So this is something that, we was thinking was probably going to last for a while. But, like I said earlier, a lot of people knew this was going to happen, that they were going to disconnect and break up or divorce. But I really do, I feel sorry for all parties. And I think Offset needs to take responsibility and stop saying y'all won and stop saying dumb stuff like that, because that's going to really turn your fans off. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, no. Just accept responsibility, just like basically Cardi's doing. She said it's nobody's fault, but Offset is saying it is somebody's fault. He's saying it's our fault. The fans, the people that had stuff to do with it. Nobody told you to put your penis in these girls. Nobody told you to, go out and seek these girls to have sex with or do things like this and hurt the girl that you're with. Nobody told you to do that. And then on the back end of that, you do that, and then your girl goes crazy on you, and you call her crazy, and then this is your excuse for leaving because she's crazy. No, you gotta be responsible and accept, you're part of your fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? And then to make matters worse, honey, after they announced it, the girl, I'm not sure this is the girl that broke, the straw that broke the camel's back. So I'm not sure this is the girl that he recently cheated with that, put a stop to everything. That was like, you know what, this is it. This is the last straw. But she went on and she had something to say. She's apologizing to Cardi. And I don't want to show the video, but I'm going to show it anyway. But she's apologizing to Cardi, talking about, she hopes that her and Cardi and Offset makes it work and that she shows love for Cardi. Like, I just think it's complete bullshit, everything this girl is saying. And the reason I say that is because, and she's already addressed it, but sweetie, if you felt this way, like, we all have strength to say no. And I know it's so hard to say no in certain situations. You thinking, damn, I'm with this celebrity. I'm about to have sex with him. I could possibly get pregnant. I could possibly have this money coming in. He could buy me this. He could buy me that. That's what these kids are thinking. But y'all not thinking on the mental level. Y'all not thinking on the higher level that you should be thinking on. So now, she's commenting. She's fake crying with these fake crocodile tears about Cardi. And it's just like, bitch, you already done ruined these people's marriage and relationship. Now you want to come and get some clout chasing so people can run to your page and see who you are and apologize. Girl, you better send Cardi a message, a private message. You ain't have to publicly, apologize talking about you didn't know their marriage was that serious. Well, what the fuck is a marriage if it's not serious? That's the whole reason for getting married, to get a person off the market. When you're in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, you're still single, okay? Let me just be clear. But when you're married, that's a bond. That's something that you took a vow before the Lord and said, hey, I'm going to commit to this person pretty much until we die. So let me just show y'all what she had to say, and then we're going to talk about it for a second. So y'all, this is a video that I was telling y'all about. If you want to hear the audio, just run over to TMZ and check out that audio. I'm not going to play the audio, but basically she said, she felt sorry. She can't believe, this is happening. She didn't, know their relationship was that serious. Their marriage was that serious. She also said that she's sorry she didn't value herself as a woman and she's been cheated on before, so she's relating to Cardi. And it's just like, girl, why didn't you relate to this woman when her husband hit you up to get some, to have sex with you? Like, why didn't you relate to her then? And then she says, I don't want anything from anybody, she was just going on and on. So I'm just like, if you didn't want anything, what did you want? You wanted the dick? What did you want? You want some money? Like, what did you want? Because you wanted to do something, because you just, not saying she's the reason of their demise, Offset and his ability to not see, the actions of what he's doing is wrong and is hurting his wife is why they're not making it together, right? But y'all, it's just, it's really sad because, here you have these two people that loved each other, that wanted to make things work, that are young. And I mean, like I told y'all earlier, I just feel like she got married because she wanted to keep him from being with other women. And ladies, let me just say this. I'm not married, okay? So that just, just to say that. But I've been proposed to before. We've all been in them deep relationships. We just knew we was going to get married. We knew we was going to be together. Y'all, if you don't feel that person is the person for you, do not accept a proposal. Do not get married to that person. Women, marrying a man, having a baby by a man will not sustain a relationship. I think I made a post about that probably 6 or 7 months ago, just off of a situation a friend of mine was going through. And, I'm very close with my friends. So whenever they go through stuff, I can immediately, relate to them, and I'm always going to defend them. So it was kind of a situation similar to what Cardi's going through. And, a friend of mine was going through something like that. But I'm just here to say, having a baby by a man, marrying a man is not going to keep that man if that man does not want to be kept. And I know y'all have heard that before, but you got to hear it again. You got to hear it. You got to feel it. You got to ingest it in your soul. Here CardiB is a beautiful woman. I'm not going to, bash her and do all the whole racial disparities in reference to me being black, she being Hispanic, me being dark-skinned, she being light-skinned. I'm just going to say this. Women all feel the same no matter what your complexion is, no matter what your race is. Some women are evil. Some women are, not. So that's the only thing that separates people mentally. Like a mentally disabled person can't think logically like a person that has it all together. So why I'm saying that is, you have to understand that no matter our races and what we go through, if you're a woman, you can relate to what Cardi is going through right now. And it's just really unfortunate. That girl was pushed to the brink. You can tell she doesn't really want to get a divorce, but she's just like, fuck it, I can't deal with it anymore. All of these rumors keep coming out. I don't know if y'all follow Tasha K. I've been following her for a while. And, she's always, letting us know facts on what's going on, and, in these celebrities' lives. And I know y'all are like, well, why y'all so invested in celebrities' lives? Because they put it out there for us to be invested in. And I'm working my 9 to 5. I'm working my side gigs and stuff like that. I need something to entertain me during my time. Okay. I'm joking, but I'm serious at the same time. So basically you have this girl who's madly in love with this man. I mean, she's in love with Offset. Like, she may not have been when they first met or whatever, but she is now. And now she's having to deal with this because this man made a decision and he's not even accepting responsibility. I understand it's a G code to everything. And the G code is like, if a woman knows that, I'm just going to put y'all on a little game. My brother let me know a lot of stuff, and, a lot of guys let me know stuff. If a woman if you are a woman and you are married to a man, he's a player, whatever, sometimes women are supposed to know that, etc. But sometimes they don't. Meaning sometimes their men, their husbands, their boyfriends, they're like, this is my wife, this is my girl. They publicly saying that, but they privately cheating on these girls. And who the girls they cheating on them with are supposed to work by a code. The code is you don't ever tell that we fooling around. And we're gonna keep fooling around. I might throw you a little something here and there. So this is a code that these guys in the industry are living by. You know what I'm saying? And they're thinking these women that are like, oh yeah, I want to meet you at the hotel. Oh yeah, I want to fuck you, and I know you're married. They think these women are gonna, respect that. No, sweetheart, that's not happening. Like, you can't expect a woman to not, once a woman feels slighted in any kind of way. Let me say this: if a woman feels slighted, you could be in trouble. So it's best to just keep your peen in your pants. That's all I'm saying. Like, just if you're married, just focus on your wife, because what's embarrassing is when you're running out here and you're publicly claiming your wife and publicly professing your love and privately shitting on her, and publicly she's embarrassed without even knowing it. I hope y'all got that. So basically you cheating on me, and now you're going privately behind my back to cheat on me, which is public knowledge, because the girls are going to tell their homegirls, who going to tell somebody else, who going to tell somebody else. And now somebody calling somebody on a blog telling them, oh yeah, Offset da 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 da, trying to get some money. People all about to come up, and he should know this. So it's just like, if you didn't want to be with her, you should have not been with her, Offset. You should just let this girl, just let her go. Y'all just been cool. You shouldn't have did all of this. But Cardi, like she said, it's no one's fault. She said that it's no one's fault. They've been through stuff like this before. We all knew that this was probably going to come to an end one way or the other, just because of the way everything was playing out. Because, she was letting people be too involved in their relationship. And sometimes it's hard not to let people in when social media is just attacking you and coming at you hard. But all I gotta say is, like, this is a real unfortunate situation. I feel bad for all parties involved. And it's just, it's something that you have to learn. You have to learn, and that girl that made that video talking about she's sorry, and, she hopes that Cardi forgives Offset. And that's the problem. Like, girl, she's sitting here. I hope Cardi finds it in her heart to forgive Offset and they can make it work. No, no. Like, we looking at her like this. We looking up from our phone. We looking at her like, bitch. Like, make it make sense. Help me make it make sense. Because it's a really sad situation. They're going through this breakup. They're going through this time where, it's just really sad, to be honest, because I don't like to see people that, I know love each other break up. But Offset caused this. He clearly doesn't care about Cardi's feelings, because if he did, he wouldn't be trying to blame social media. He'd be trying to own up, to his responsibility, and he'll be owning up to his actions and taking responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is just a complete, fucked up situation. And I just feel really bad for Cardi, because like I said, y'all, mental health is so important. A lot of y'all are like, y'all see me post about self-care, mental health. Those are things I care about. I care about people's feelings. I care about how people mental statuses are. And I mean, you got to know that, like I said, this woman just had a baby. Like, people are going through things, even if you don't see them going through it publicly. She just had a baby. We know that with babies come so many complications, postpartum depression, so much body dysmorphia, meaning, you're not relating to your body anymore. Your body has changed. So much comes behind that. And then this woman is a star. She's a celebrity. She's a top celebrity. She's not no C-list, B-list celebrity no more. She's like a super A-list celebrity. So now you got people that want access to her. She's a part of an organization, in her community. And I'm not talking about no, organization. I'm talking about, gang type shit. So this woman is, involved in so much shit. And you gotta wonder, like, dang, I know this is compounding on her, and her child can feel that energy. I'm pretty sure she spends plenty nights, crying about this situation. This is just an overall really messed up situation, and I hate this had to happen to her, and I hate she's having to go through this. But we do have to go through things to grow through things. And Cardi is young. I don't, know what the future holds for her, but it can't be anything but good things. It can't be anything but prosperity. Her baby is beautiful. Her life is still gonna go on. But you can just tell by the video that she was, she didn't really want to have to do it. You can tell she did. She kept fidgeting with her hair. So here's the video. She kept fidgeting with her hair. You can just tell that, she didn't really want to have to mention that. She didn't want to have to say that her and her baby father are not going to be together. Her and her husband are not going to be together. Men know that when a woman changes her language, that's it. That's it. When she changes her language, that's pretty much the end of it. She pretty much telling you, like, I'm done. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to be with you anymore. She said, she didn't say, me and my husband are separating. She said, me and my baby father. She instantly put him in that category of baby father. And so I just want y'all to know that, like, when women are done, R. Kelly said it best, when a woman's fed up, it's nothing you can do about it. So I don't know if they're going to make it. We're all hoping they make it. But look at her body language. She constantly moving hair that's not even really falling over her shoulder. She's looking off to the left and right. She's, she didn't want to have to mention that. She didn't want to have to say. But I don't know, you guys. I'm just like you all, an observer on the outside looking in. We don't really know exactly what's going on in these people's lives. We don't know exactly what they're experiencing. But I do know one thing. We are in control of our own actions. And, Offset, he's made some mistakes. I can't say that this is all his fault. Like she said, she's not going to put the blame. That's her trying to save him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do that as women often. Like, we're always going to, that's how you can tell she really loves him. She's trying to save him. She could have easily been like, this happened. Of course, when the divorce process is, contingent if they had a prenup or not, that's going to determine really what's going to happen. Like, who's going to give what, who loves who, because, that's going to be power in a sense, if you think about it. But you can tell she's protecting him. She's saying, it's nobody's fault, basically telling her fans and, people, hey, don't blame Offset. Don't not buy his music now, because, now she's saying this, and she's pissed. He probably didn't want her to say that. She probably had to publicly say it before, interviews and different things came out about this situation. It's just a really, like I said, it's sad. And it's nothing that I would wish on my worst enemy. Like, heartbreak is the worst. Like, I just can't explain. Like, sometimes it takes people a while to bounce back from relationships. And that's why I'm just going to be praying for Cardi. I'm going to be praying for Offset too. But at the same time, I'm mostly praying for Cardi, because no woman deserves this, no matter your race. I'm not doing that whole race stuff today. Like, nobody deserves this. No one deserves to be cheated on, constantly publicly embarrassed, and you still riding with a motherfucker, and you doing everything you think you need to do to keep them, when it's only just pushing them away. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, Cardi lost a lot of weight. Recently, you can see her in her new video. She looks really small. Like, I know she doesn't have the baby weight on her anymore. So, where you get in your fatness from your baby, that's all leaving. So your body is leaving. But, I'm just going to really be praying for her, really be praying for their baby, and that, things work out for her. But y'all just, comment and tell me what y'all are thinking. Like, what do y'all think about this whole situation? Did she jump the gun? Like, should she have waited and just, stuck it out? Because that's what we're taught in marriages. We're taught to stick it out. We're taught to, hey, we're going to make this work no matter what. And so that's why I said these millennials got it mixed up. Y'all got it, mixed up. I'm a millennial too, but you know what I'm saying? We, the younger millennials got it mixed up when it comes down to this marriage. This isn't a relationship. This isn't something that we popping in and popping out. That marriage is supposed to be a one-time thing. Like, oh, we married, boom, we're good. We're together. I'm committed to you. You're committed to me. Anything that we do, we make a decision as a couple. It's different if they made a decision as a couple that they can have outside partners. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to have a conversation on that right now. But basically, y'all just tell me what y'all are thinking as well, because I want to just see where the minds of people are in this world, because it's really a sad situation. No one wins in this situation. Yeah, Offset is going to be free now to have sex freely with girls, but really, nigga, you going to be fucking them girls and feeling bland because now you don't lost your woman. Like, seriously. Even, like, but I'm not gonna go there. I'll be making more videos soon, y'all. I just want to come and touch bases on this topic. I like to talk about a lot of things that I see on social media, so I'm gonna be doing more videos like this, and then y'all are gonna see some other videos just come out really soon. But peace and love, y'all. I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm about to get up and go to work, and just get my day started. Y'all have a great day. Talk to y'all later.